What's going on, guys? It's your favorite movie YouTuber, The Hungry Movie Buff, back at it again with another review. I know most of my reviews do spoiler free, but I feel like this one, there's too much to unpack. It's going to have to be with spoilers. So just as you can see by the title of this video, we're talking about the Stranger Things series finale of season 5, the season/series finale. So I just want to go ahead. There are spoilers in this video because I feel like I can't really do it justice without, talking about spoilers. To begin with, I really enjoyed this. Stranger Things for me has been, one of the better shows, or one of, if not the best show that Netflix has put out, or just overall show in general that I've enjoyed over the past however many years that it's been out. It's late. I can't really remember how often or how many years they put out the seasons. Sorry, I got brain fog right now. I just got out of the theater. Right in front of me is where the AMC is. They were doing the finale in the theater, so I was able to catch it. I stayed off social media, so I didn't see any spoilers, but I thoroughly enjoyed the film. Well, it's a TV show, but it's like 2 hours and 8 minutes, so I called it a film. But the TV show itself, I love all the characters: Dustin, Mike, Elle, Max, Lucas, Will, everybody. I think they do an excellent job at the casting. This series finale, though, going into it, I had my reluctance on it because the season so far, it's had its moments. I thought it was pretty good and everything, but for a final season, I really thought it was lacking. Some of the choices they made, I just felt like some of the Duffer Brothers, the ones that directed the series, were really just like, okay, this will be cool, put this in, put that in, whatever. But I really feel like the series finale really saved the season for myself, at least. I feel like that with the scene where, and like I said, spoilers, but the way they kill Vecna by stabbing his chest through the thing, and the device or the thing that he's sitting in ends up being the big spider and everything. And overall, they kill him. I won't go into detail because there is spoilers in this, but if you don't care about spoilers but still want to watch it, I'll leave kind of up to you guys to watch it. But with the whole crew of the original kids and Nancy and all of them good people, and they were all just around trying to flank it while Elle was inside trying to take care of Vecna. Ultimately, they do, and Mrs. Wheeler, or not Mrs. Wheeler, Mrs. Byers is able to get in there with an axe that she has, and as she's going around chopping Vecna's head off as he's still kind of slightly breathing, just over and over, because he's not a being of this world. He's trying to have his head chopped off and everything. It just keeps replaying memories of like what he put, everybody in the show through, whether if it was deaths, hurting loved ones, hurting themselves or whatnot. I thought that was a beautiful touch just to kind of finally, let it be out. Kind of great bonding for everybody. I don't know if that's the right word, but just a bonding for everybody around that. And then at the end where they have to blow up the Upside Down, there was I thought they did a decent job, but with Elle, when they had to blow it up, like I said, she kind of like ran off and acted like she was being blown up, but all along it was her sister Callie, or Cal. I think it's Callie, but overall it was just her basically doing an invisibility cloak on her, and everything you saw with Elle in the Upside Down was just, kind of like a mirroring, like a I can't think of the word, but like it's not really her. She's just standing in there getting blown away, but like I said, it's not really her. Meanwhile, while everybody's being held up by the army and everything, or I don't know if it's the army, but the military that was there, they were holding them up. She kind of had an invisibility cloak on her because that was given to her by her sister, and she ran off. And I thought I thought that it was really good. The scene hit hard whenever she had Mike in the little world that she can take people to and talk to them. And it was sweet. It was heart-wrenching and, you know, beautiful. And I know this might seem mean, but I really thought it would have hit harder if they just would have left her character dead. I thought that that would have hit a lot harder instead of at the end like they did, where they were like, oh no, she's off. Because Mike talks about taking her off to a far land with like 3 waterfalls, and later on they end up like showing that she's actually alive and she found the land that has 3 waterfalls. Or actually, they never showed the 3rd waterfall unless I just wasn't looking close enough, but I saw 2, but I'm assuming the cliff she was standing on had another waterfall on it. That just might be being dumb or just being blind. But I did really enjoy it. I thought the graduation ceremony scene, if you've seen the show or seen the episode that I'm talking about, then you know that that's kind of, that I thought that was a nice homage to not only the show, or not the show, but the characters themselves, what they've been through in high school, but also, you know, paying homage to Eddie, because he was one of my favorite characters of the season. I believe it was 4 that he was in. And I was really hoping to see, I saw like a lot of stuff and everything on there where it was like paying a lot of homage, or not homage, I'm sorry, a lot of theories on what people thought would happen in the show. And a lot of it was like seeing Eddie come back to play like this vampire. I'm not smart with Dungeons and Dragons, but playing like a becoming some kind of vampire that ends up helping Vecna, but then ends up turning on Vecna. And I feel like that would have been a cool story, but I feel like it would have felt just too cram-packed and too crazy in this episode, and it would have felt too jammed. I just really thought they did a good job with it, though, because you still got to see Eddie later in the episode. It was just flashbacks, but it was still fun to see him. But overall, the pacing, I think there's like an hour and 20 minutes of like just nonstop action. They're doing stuff to stop Vecna and whatnot. And then like the last 40 minutes is like where people are going, what's happening in life and whatnot. But overall, I'm going to stop talking and get out of here because it's late. I got to get home. But those are my thoughts. I really feel like you guys should check it out. If you haven't watched Stranger Things yet, definitely start. It's a great show. It has its slow parts. Like, I think it was season 3 or 2 was kind of slow. But overall, I had a really good time with the entire show. And definitely the series finale really saved the season for us. But overall, I appreciate you guys checking out for another video. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys and all your support. And I'm also on TikTok now at Hungry Movie Buff, the same name as this channel. So I will I've been posting a lot on there, some wrestling content and movie content, just a little bit of mix. But overall, I appreciate you guys checking out for another video, and I'll see you in the next one.